What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of La Liga Career Mode. This is episode number 49. We're starting today's stuff with our fixtures for September as the transfer window is officially closed. Some tough games here as well. Valencia away at Mestalla, Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, Levante and Girona are our home games this month, and of course, our first ever Champions League game. It's not an easy start. We're away against one of the best teams in the world, Liverpool at Anfield, in what is a very tough group. So, start today's episode off on the back of the transfer deadline day signing of Diatta. I did decide to change his position from RM to an LW, and the reason I've done this is very, very simple. I want to put him on the inverted winger development plan, which is my favourite development plan for an inside forward, of course, and that's what Diatta will be in this team, either off the bench or starting, whatever it decides to be, because as we talked about in the last episode, I might change formation this year to a 4-2-3-1, move VR into the middle, and have Diatta starting as our left winger. It's my favourite development plan this year when I'm using inside forward, so that's the reason for the position change right there. And for the first game of today's episode, Valencia away at Mestalla, heading into this game on the back of our late equaliser in stoppage time through Antonio VR, taking on Valencia at Mestalla. It seems every time we come here we put in a really good shift, but start this game off, worst possible start. 4 minutes in, it was a bit of a fan favourite in my BLFL career mode, and he's just scored against me. Patrick Wimmer, the Austrian, makes it 1-0, and then 35 minutes in, I should have found my leveller. Antonio ghosting in from the left-hand side, chance for his third of the season, puts it off target, it's still 1-0. But despite conceding the early goal, I've been a better team in the first half. I just hadn't taken a chance I'd got. In stoppage time though, one final chance to get an equalising goal. And sometimes you need a bit of luck, and sometimes you'll get it. Yeah, didn't really get against Atletico Madrid with the first goal he conceded, but for this goal here, yeah, we will take it. Antonio trying to cut in from the left-hand side, passing to the middle, deflected, gets it straight back though. Very, very lucky goal there, and I'm the first to admit it as well. Says thanks very much for that one, takes it back, and then smacks it in near post. Third of this season already for Antonio VR. I'll tell you what. Last season, I think it was 14 goals. Season 4, I think it was 15 goals. He knows how to score goals, Antonio. As things stand, he's on course for his best goal-scoring season of the save so far. So, Valencia 1, Granada 1, converts it a second time asking, and then 5 minutes after the restart. Well, like I said, sometimes you just need a bit of luck, and sometimes there are games where you get all of it. Yep, 5 minutes after the restart, it is 4th of the year, but the easiest he'll ever score in his career. Nico Williams' shot was saved, but a rebound turned in from... was it even a yard? Half a yard from goal by Antonio VR. I think he was going in anyway, but Antonio said to Nico, sorry mate, but I've got to get another one. Yep, 4th of the season for Antonio. Poaches the goal, makes it 2-1. We turn the game on its head. We look as though we're going to get back to winning ways with 16 minutes to go. Oh, this guy is so good, man. I called him a transfer target of mine right back at the start of the save. We haven't got the money for him yet, but Carl Soler, how good is this guy? Levels it for Valencia and ensures they get a point. Really topsy-turvy game at Mestalla, and I guess I'll take the draw. Final score 2-2 against Valencia there. So back-to-back draws, but you look at the stats here. Should have won it. Should have won it, no doubt about it. Had the chances, was the better team, created a couple of really good ones, and should have got the 3 points. In the end, I had to settle for the 1, but I guess I'll take it because it keeps the undefeated start alive for now. And heading into the second game of today's episode, first ever Champions League game. It's not an easy start, is it? Yep, not an easy start. One of the toughest places we could go. Anfield. Yep. First time in the save, I'm returning to my native England with Granada away against Liverpool. Last year's beaten finalists to Real Madrid, taking on Jurgen Klopp's side. Talk about getting thrown in at the deep end here for our Champions League opener. We've been asked to reach the final this year, and I'll be honest, we'll do well to get out of the group. Yeah, we've got such a tough group, man. Sporting Lisbon, who last year got to the knockout stages. Ajax, the most successful team in Dutch football history, with an abundance of young talent. And of course, one of the best teams in the world, Liverpool as well. It is one of the toughest Champions League groups we could have been drawn in. So I thought, heading into the game, I might just rotate a lot of my players. And I did. I had a few starters out there, yes, but also rotated a lot of my squad as well, because I couldn't see me winning on match day 1, and as we had Girona on the weekend, I saw that as a much more winnable fixture and a chance to return to winning ways in the league. So I rotated a lot on my side heading into the game. I thought we'll just see what we can do, and 3 minutes in, I'm sick of this guy this year, man, honestly. Sadio Mane! He's just signed for Bayern in real life, and if the Germans can get as much out of Mane as Liverpool do in FIFA 22, then the money they spent, what was it, 35 million in the end? I think they'll call that a pretty good deal, won't you? Sadio Mane scores against me in every single game against Liverpool. 3 minutes in, he opened the scoring, and after a couple of chances for either side, the score remained at 1-0, but 28 minutes into a really open first half an hour. What a signing. Talking of signings, talking about getting value for money. Crepin Diatta. Yep, signed from Villarreal on transfer deadline day. First appearance in the Granada shirt. I said, go on, mate, see what you can do. You want to be a starter in this team? Here's your chance. How about an equaliser and our first ever goal in the Champions League? Yep, our new signing makes it 1-1. Fires in our leveller, but it was very short-lived. 5 minutes after we found the equaliser, Liverpool back in front. Florian Wirtz, the German wonder kid, now playing under Jurgen Klopp. I think we can all see that one day, can't we? Makes it 2-1. Liverpool back in front, and in the first half he and Sadio Mane were absolutely tearing me apart. Bayern Munich, I don't care that Mane's no spring chicken anymore. He's still got the quality to do this sort of stuff, and I think he's going to do it in the Bundesliga as well. Yep, Sadio Mane, bags of praise. It is a beauty, and I can't stop him. In this year's FIFA, I'd say he's been my toughest opponent to stop. I'm going to stand by that as well. There are certain players that always score against me in FIFA, as you know. But I think this guy is my toughest player to face. I haven't got an answer for it. During my save with Brentford, during my time with Southampton and Chelsea in my last career mode, and in this one as well, I don't think I've had a tougher player to face than Sadio Mane. What a goal. He made it 3-1, and then 9 minutes after the restart, I felt the fifth goal in this game was going to be crucial. If we can make it 3-2, you just never know. But if Liverpool bagged the fourth, that'll be it. And they did. Yep, a little bit of a scramble. Liverpool turned in a rebound. They're 4-1 up, and the game is over. So after that, I knew the job was done. I took off my starters out there. 25 minutes to go. Liverpool would win on match day 1. That was clear for all to see. But we would get ourselves a chance to get back in the game, and we do so. If nothing else, a consolation. Luis Mia turning in a rebound as our box-to-box midfielder turns in our second goal. And this game was just as open as it gets, and both teams have got great attacking quality, but let's just say I didn't expect it to be like this. It was 4-2, and there were 80 minutes to go. I thought, well, let's just keep on attacking, because, you know, we're going to concede again. We might as well keep on attacking, and once again we scored another rebound goal. Once again, Nteke's shot was saved, but this time Crepin Diatta gets his second of the night, makes it 4-3. What a debut for our new Senegalese winger. And out of nowhere, it was 4-1, and now we're only a goal down. I was thinking, all right, okay, let's do this. 15 minutes to go. Can we get ourselves a possible dream point? No, because directly from kickoff, Liverpool made it 5-3, and the game's done. How often does that happen in FIFA? You battle back from what seems to be a deficit you're never going to recover from, and you think, oh my god, like you finally start to believe, and then the AI crush it, just like that. Diogo Jota makes it 5-3, 2-goal cushion restored, and then in stoppage time, Florian Wirtz, who was having a stormer in this game, he and Sadio Mane ran the show, and Diogo Jota too, makes it 6-3 Liverpool. Yeah, what an absolutely wild game that was. Klopp with some words of advice come full time, I'm sure. We do lose the game, no wins in our last 3, and braces for Sadio, Diogo and Florian ensure Liverpool win the game. And they deserve to win it, no doubt about it, but you look at the stats here, it's open as it gets. Absolutely ridiculous game. I mean, defense, neither team knows the meaning of the word. Liverpool 6, Granada 3, we lose on the opening night, and just like in the Europa League last season, our debut ends in catastrophe. We lost to Frankfurt 5-1 last season on the opening group game. We barely recovered. And this time, the group's even harder. Sporting Lisbon and Ajax will be battling with the second place. Yeah, not exactly the easiest start, not exactly the best start, and lessons to learn and then some. That was tough. So, final game of today's episode, and obviously we rested a lot of our players for the game against Liverpool there, because I felt we'd lose the game regardless, so that would mean we'd have a fresh side against Girona, and I thought, newly promoted to La Liga, no wins in our last 3, big loss there at Anfield, surely we're going to return to winning ways here against a newly promoted side. Well, I've been the only team really attacking in this game. With 16 minutes to go, I was struggling to carve Granada open. But we did have a couple of late chances. One to Darwin hitting the crossbar, and our final chance with 12 minutes to go. Yes! Saw Antonio just about keep his composure, and our top scorer this year, who is 5th of the season, bails me out with the final proper chance of the game, and relief in Andalusia. Granada 1, Girona 0. Antonio is 5th in as many games, and we talked about his position change, left wing or attacking midfield. All I know is this: wherever he plays, it'll do me good. Antonio once again comes up big as the hero. The teenage wonder kid wins us the game. Back to winning ways. It was a tough one. We had to grind it out, no doubt about it. But after no wins in our last 3, I'm going to take it. Once again, Antonio's goals coming through the middle. Once again, we get the 1-0 victory and scrape by the skin of our teeth. We know this season's going to be a tough one. It's been a tough start. 3 wins in 5 in the league right now, 11 points on the board. We're all chasing Barca with our 100% record start the season off though, and a tough start in Europe as well. This is going to be a difficult season for those objectives, but I love it. I do love the challenge. But that will end today's episode of La Liga Girona, guys. Big thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you haven't, drop a like. Most of you all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you for the next episode. Please, please, please don't miss it, guys. It's a special thank you, episode number 50. It's going to take a while to make, but I really hope you enjoy it. Have a great day, much love, and I'll see you for the thank you special episode number 50 of La Liga Career Mode very soon.